Welcome to Let's Build Hogwarts, part 69. And today we are going to do some landscaping again. There is still, unfortunately, quite a bit of landscaping to do, but as you can see, it does make a great deal of difference. So, the winner of the voting is Hagrid's Hut. So we are going to do an episode of landscaping today to take the scenic route. And then we will do part 2 of the bridge, the wooden bridge, which hopefully that will be done in the second part. And then there will be another landscaping down to Hagrid's. We may squeeze Hagrid's in on the same episode, if not, Hagrid's will be the next one. And then we'll go back to the front of the Great Hall and we will start on the viaduct bridge. And then we start on the east wing of the castle. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more episodes and we go to the front of the castle. Wowza. So today we are going to focus on replicating this over here. And as you can see, I have got my helper there. She's trying to hide for some reason. There we go. We essentially want to copy this over there, which would have been easier had we not done the detailing beforehand, but there we go. Hindsight is a lovely thing, isn't it? So for our equipment, we are going to need some grass blocks. And then we're going to need some stone. And we'll probably leave it at just that for now. If we get to some detailing is going to be your homework. So grass blocks and stone blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a little bit of a platform here, and then we're going to go up rather than go from the top and down, because if we go from the bottom to the top and we're not quite lining up, it's easier to either shorten the bridge or lengthen the bridge than it is to redesign your landscaping. So it is easier to do it this way. So let me just double check how much of a platform I have got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. We'll call it 8 though, because ours is slightly different to this one. So I think we'll go with 8 blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit and work our way up a little bit, and Centaur, the lovely Centaur there, is probably going to start dragging it out over that way. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come under a block here like that on the diagonal. So we've got 1, 2, let's turn that sound off. It can get rather annoying. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to leave it at that. Have I just booted her off by accident? No. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are just essentially going to follow this line like so. Okay, and then we're just going to drag that all the way across. The lovely Centaur will hopefully start filling this in for me. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to be a bit tricky to see that now because we put all that detailing on it. it's hard to tell what's original and what's not. So I'm going to copy what is on my main build, which that is more or less copied anyway, but at the moment I've got a nice clear view of the landscaping on my main build. So we're going to copy that and we're going to see where that takes us. If the bridge is a little bit too long, we'll shorten it. If it's a bit too short, we'll lengthen it. So if you are following the lives at this point, I think this will be released on the, just let me check my dates. So the bridge is out this week, which is Wednesday. This will be out on Wednesday the 17th. So we will squeeze this weekend in for the streams, but then there won't be any for 2 weeks as we go on holiday. The tutorials will still be out, do not worry. I am trying to record them ahead of time. Okay, let's see if we can make that neater. But yeah, see, as you can see, we've still got a lot more landscaping to do on this side of things. Okay, right. Hopefully the lovely Centaur is filling that in. Oh, she is, isn't she lovely? Oh, she's using invisibility potion. She gets very shy on these tutorials. I don't know why, because she does the lives. Okay, there's dancing grass blocks. Right, so let me get into position. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Okay, so we are going to start up like so. Let me just double check that we're lining up there. We're not. Okay, so we want to go from this one. Okay, right, we'll go from there. That gives us a 7 blocks. It's fine. That one will still be more or less centre. It doesn't have to be perfect, but so it'll be there. Should we add another 2 on? Because we've got 1, 2, we've got 3 on that. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let's add another 3 onto that, shall we? I think this is a bit bigger. So if we go 1, 2, 3, let's go for 4. Because we're going to add those on there, won't we? Okay, I'll leave that bit for centre to sort out. So let's go back up to the top, fairly certain that that one was centre. Let's go down. That's looking a lot better, isn't it? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I know that there's 6 there, but there isn't actually 6 there because that one tell you what, it's all about getting the diagonals right. Does this have to be perfect? No, it does not have to be perfectly symmetrical, does it? Right, I'm going to go on the edges of those. Okay. It's a rickety old castle. Landscaping is not meant to be perfect. It's not meant to be all lined up. Rocks don't form that way. So we're going to go there. I think we actually are lining up. Close. Okay. So we've got 1 there, and then we've got 2. So now what we want to do is just add 2 onto each one, like so. Okay. And then we're going to go to the next level. Centaur will continue filling that in for me. So if we're going on the bit, there is 2 there, yep. Same again on the next one. So we're going to come up. Like so, but I'm making a mess. All the way across. So we've only got a 1 there, so we just need to add 1 more to it. This is going to take us a little while. So glad I've got the extra help today. Okie dokie. So let me get some glowstone that stands out. So let's mark what we've done. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay, so the same again. So come up behind it and go up. Go across. Add 1 at the back. Try and keep our straight line. There will be more landscaping there when we come to the owlery, but that's a long way off. Although not as far as you think. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this next one's going to be a bit wider. I'm going to go up. And we're going to add one more to it. And then another one. What we're looking for here is the diagonals. So for these ones, we've had my waistline. Move, thank you. We've got 1 and 2. 1 and 2. To start on the pointy bit, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So we need to add another one because we want 3 for this one. So we're going to look a little bit like that. Hopefully without your dancing slime. Just giving you an idea as to what I'm on about when I'm saying 2s and 3s and 1s, because we're doing it slightly different. So I'm going to add another one. Like so. And you just drag it all the way along like Centaur's doing for me there. She's just saving me a bit of time there, because I don't want to use too much fast forward on these because it's hard to describe. Never mind with fast forward. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Okay, so we've done that one and we've done that one. We've just done a 3, so we've now got another 2. So we're looking for 2 pointies. Then we're going to add another one to it. So you should have 1 and 2. Get rid of that, clean up our mess after ourselves. Same on my build, clean up all my mess. Okay, so that bit's part of detailing. Okay, so we've only got 1 pointing out this time. So we're going to build, whoops. I think we're just going to do our main line and then that's it for this one. So 1 pointy bit, and then 1 again, so we've got 1 pointy bit, there's no more there. Okay, and we've got another wide one, so it's 1, 2 and 3 points. Okay. got to try and get the angle right. You see, we don't want it to be steep, but we don't want it to be shallow either. It starts off steep and then comes out quite shallow. I suspect this one will have a slightly different shape to the one that we've done over there, but as long as it's similar, it's fine, because it's landscaping, it's not meant to be symmetrical. Okay, so I think this one has a third one. Oops. I'm going to go again. This one has 3 points. 1, 2, so we need to add another one. So it gives us 3 points. Don't forget to clean up. Okay. So now we have a 2. So we're going to come up. So we need another one on the edge. Just wait, there'll be no more diagonals after this, and then everything's more or less straightforward. After this bit of the next bit of landscaping down to Hagrid's, that's going to be the last bit on the diagonal. Okay, 2 and 2 again. So repeat. And add another one. Just double check. Yep, got our tools. And 2 again. Okay, so that should give us, oops, don't know what happened there, 2, and we have another 2, I think. Yep. We've got a few 2s. Down and up. Okay, so that will give us 2 there. So now we want another 2. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping I'm not getting a bit lost for this. One and 2. And then again. I said there's going to be a lot over there where the owl is going to be. Like I said, that's taken quite a while to figure that one out. We're not quite there yet on the main build, so it's a tricky one, that one. Proving to be quite a tricky one. Trying to get the right angles and the right steepness, and yeah. But by the time the tutorials come along, it will be more than done. And we'll know which angles to do. But that's all that's left to do on the main build. After the owlry, the main build is complete. Including Chamber of Secrets. We have finished the Chamber of Secrets. And I'm quite proud of our Chamber of Secrets. It's quite cool. Okay, and another jewel. That's not right, that looks bigger than that one. Oh, no, it is right. Okay, so another 2. Okay, and so that's 1 and 2. And then the last lot of 2 by the looks of things, and then we change our pattern. I think that is all the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's hard to tell because I've blown up bits, put in the detailing, so it's hard to see what's not detail and what's the original stuff underneath. But it looks like it's all 1s after that. Okay, so last lot of 2, did I say? Yep. Okay. Not quite ones, yes, but some wide ones. Right, I see. Okay. So again, your detailing is your homework. We're going to detail this, or you're going to detail this. If you'd rather me show, I did ask a while ago, and if you would prefer me to do the detailing off screen or on screen, I think people did prefer it to be on screen, off screen, sorry. But if you want me to do a recap of how to do the detailing, let me know in the comments and I'll go through it again quite happily. So we've got one pointy bit now. Just let me know and we'll quite happily go through it all again. So up. Hagrid's won by 1 vote. 1 vote was in it. Okay. So we do that again. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3 of those. Is that right? There will be 3 once we've done the next one. Okay. There's only 1 point on that. Right, so from here on in, it's all the same. It's all little tiny ones. Okay, so that is going to be fairly straightforward. So what we need to do is we need to check the level that we're on. So we're on 47, that's the middle number in there. And we want to go to number 80. So when this gets to 80, when we're standing on number 80, hopefully we will be more or less at the corner there or down this side of it. But we shall soon see. So go down and up. Add one on top of the corners of them. So it's a bit like our down and out ones, but it's an up and out one, really. So the detailing is, I tend to just throw stuff all over it. I run all over it, just randomly dropping blocks. I will drop cobblestone, dirt, deep slate. I quite like that dead bubble coral. That's a nice texture block for landscaping, that one. I also use a bit of gravel, a bit of diorite, a bit of anthracite, whatever block you want. And I just literally run all over it, dropping blocks in random places, just throw them all about. Or you can do as we did down the side of the Great Hall. I don't find it's very effective though for some reason. You can go blow holes up in it and then fill it in behind it so it looks like it's got little divots in. I didn't find it effective because your detailing kind of covered it up a bit, so it's hard to say the divots. Let's have a look at our angles. Doesn't matter what this side looks like. That doesn't look too bad. Ooh, look at all those mobs down there. I'm gonna go beat them all up. But I won't. It's not the same when you're in creative. They like to beat me up in survival. Gotta admit, I'll be glad of the landscaping for a while. We've been doing so much of it on my main build. Feels like we've been doing nothing but landscaping for ages. I'm looking forward to doing the viaduct bridge. How's she doing? Oh, she's doing very well. Imagine she's sick of landscaping as well at the moment. But it's gotta be done. No good putting in all this hard work to skimp out on it now. In fact, I can probably fast forward this. I think we'll fast forward this now. Because we're just doing the same method right up until we get to level 80. Okay, so I'll see you in a few. Okay, so I've gone to level 79 because we actually want to be directly under the bridge. So if the bridge is number 80, then 79 is where we want to be. So what I'm going to do is, I think we are more or less bang on where we need to be. I'm just going to take that bit off there. Look at that. We can use that. We can use that. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this excess at the side here. I love it when it works out really well like that. I really do. There's so many times it doesn't. What we're going to do is we're just going to knock off the last one off the end there. And there we go. Right. Let me check our time. Where are we up to? 51 minutes. So we've got a good 10 minutes to play with. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a stone brick. And we're going to come out like that. Is it that one? It's just slightly wider, isn't it? It is. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So, whoops, up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just add 2 up there like that. We'll add a third one. Now we're going to sort the rest of that out later because that's going to be the next part of the bridge. But we needed that to get our bearings when it comes to this. Because we're just going to... I'm going to go level with that last wall there. Okay. Trying to get as much as I can into one episode with the landscaping because it means there's less to do at a later date, and hopefully it means less landscaping episodes. Okay, fill all that in with grass. Like so. Just bring it all out, fill it all in like that. Okay, we'll come back to that. Same on this side. So what we're going to do is we're just going to follow this underneath, like so. Just keep the same line. And you're going to go all the way across to the end here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know why I'm counting. Really don't. Okay, so fill all this in as I just said. I'm just going to fill in a bit. Like so. I'm just going to do a bit, and then we want some spruce saplings and some bone meal. And we're going to plant some trees up here. Not many, just 1 or 2. Just dot them about, nice and spacey. Okay, you can probably get in 4. And a third one once you fill that bit in. Same on the other side, just put a handful in there. We'll finish this bit off. So we'll put 1 there, and there we go. So I say same on the other side. Don't forget that this is going to be coming out here. So don't put any in the middle. And that's bridge work again, getting carried away. Right, we've still got a few minutes left, so I'm going to continue. Because we can get the next layer in. In fact, we're essentially now starting the landscaping down to Hagrid's. But we can do that easily because that bit's fairly straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, 19. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at this end and we're going to come underneath, start at a pointy bit. In fact, we're going to start on the inside bit, I think, and we want to come out 19. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. It doesn't have to be exact. Again, it doesn't matter if you have 18. You do need a good few though in order to fit in those stones. I'm going to take this all the way across and then you're going to fill it all in. When it comes to the detailing, do not detail on the top here. Just detail down the side there, but not on the top here. This is going to be a lot more scenic, so it's not as lumpy or as rustic. There's no stones, well, there's decorative stones, our stone circle sort of thing at the top where Hermione gives Draco a punch. We'll probably get to those when we do the landscaping towards Hagrid's. We'll probably start off there. I suspect this is probably all we're going to get in at the moment for this one. Once this is filled in, we're not going to fill it in. Oh, might have got a bit carried away there. Never mind. Okay, so then you just fill all that in, and we'll start next time. We have an odd shape, but for now just fill all that in. We'll sort out the shape next time. We'll put in our stone circle when we do the landscaping to Hagrid's, not next time. Right, yes. So next week we are going to continue with the bridge. We're going to hopefully get that bridge finished. It's not that far off now. I imagine most of you have already gone ahead and put in the rest of the supports, because I think they were only every 3 blocks. So I suspect a lot of you have probably already done that. So then it's just a case of putting on the roof and the crosses. That takes some time, that's going to be annoying. Okay, so don't worry about slight imperfections because it's not meant to be perfect. Okay, so what I want you guys to do now is to fill it all in at the top and detail it. That's your homework. All the detailing's off screen, unless you ask me to go through it again, in which case I will happily go through it all again. Just check our angle is okay. Possibly a little on the steep side there, but that's fine, we can get away with that. Okay, and that's it for me. I'm now going to help Centaur finish this, and then we'll probably detail it. Next week we're going to finish this wooden bridge. The week after that we'll do the landscaping down to Hagrid's. With a bit of luck we'll actually get Hagrid's in on the same episode, because the down to Hagrid's is very straightforward. There's no more detailing after that, or at least not over here anyway. So, okay, that's it for me then. We stream on a Fridays. This weekend is going to be... It's normally Fridays and Sundays, but at the moment it's the summer holidays, so everybody's busy doing things, so our schedule's a little bit hinky-dinky. So this week I think we are streaming on... I think it might actually be Friday, Sunday. Friday, Sunday this week. But then there'll be no more for 2 weeks because... we're on holiday. I'm going to Scotland. Yay. Especially, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice. Yes, so... But the tutorials will still be released. Don't worry, I record them ahead of time so that you won't lose out on the tutorials. So, come join us on the Discord server, Potter's Nights. Come show us your builds. We like seeing pictures of your builds. We like seeing what twists and turns you've put on your builds. If you've done something different, we like seeing it. We like seeing people's different texture packs as well. If you've done any other builds other than Hogwarts, it doesn't have to be Hogwarts. Or if you just want to chat, come chat with us. We're a lovely bunch, honestly. So there's a link in the description for that. There's also links for the Hogsmead train station and the Hogsmead station train. There's links for the Durmstrang ship that you saw at the beginning. I think that's it. Okay then guys, until next time, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.